Hey guys, Cell here. Welcome back to more Fire Emblem Three Houses. Last time we got completely utterly denied because we were seething with rage to join the enemy. And we learned that Sothis is actually the goddess, or maybe a fragment of her.
Tomas. No. Solon, was it not? And the Flame Emperor. It is most clear that something has transpired. And it relates to you somehow. Or is the fault my own? And you're just caught inside the wave.
A little of both, maybe.
The goddess of this world. I bear her name. How confusing. I feel as though my head has turned to mush.
Well, that happens to me every day. Don't worry about it, girl. You are perfectly and 100% fine. Way better than me, at any rate. Now, let's just start off by going up here and do the tournament for the Silver Shield. That'll definitely help Aelgar to keep up her defenses even more. A meticulously sharpened straight blade razor probably belongs to a gentleman who prefers a close shave. Felix?
Too much merriment. The librarian betrayed us, the Death Knight is back. Is this the time to be throwing a ball?
Maybe, maybe not. Mission assistance, hell no. Oh, we also leveled up and got +1 magic, so we might be able to get a net now.
What's this about? The ball? Knights don't participate. It's an event for students, but it does pique the interest of some knights in particular.
Faculty training. Bows. I don't really need to train anymore on faculty stuff. Oh wait, whoa. I can recruit you? Can I recruit both you and Catherine? I will do that after this. And I talk to everyone else, just in case. A and A. You are literally the only one who became a warlock, though, so Dorothea, you are up. Yeah. Magic used thunder. Recommend a level 18 or higher. Yes. Oh, poor fool. You only do 1 might.
Winning's always nice.
Oh, she was floating. Oh, cool. I didn't know you could do that. This one also has only 1 bite.
All roses have thorns.
I like how he's shooting like a little pea shooter of a little lightning bolt at us. Too bad, man. Oh, well, that's 3 might. I think Dorothea might be the most overpowered of the ones we've done this with. So I don't really know if someone can't die from these thunder attacks. Oh, 5. And a crit at that.
All roses have
You
thorns.
should totally be dead. That wasn't the last. You might be the last. 9 might. Goodbye. Oh, you died. Goodbye.
You were wide open.
Yeah, Dorothea, you prove all these nobles wrong. You are the best warlock. Thanks for the Silver Shield. Best to level 1 up a decent amount. Nothing else? Let's get out of here. I'm serious though, I literally don't really need to learn anything from any professor now. Seeing as how I got all the requirements basically to get every single student if I wanted. Kinda sad, really. It's a little bit lonely now that I don't need to grind that way. There's plenty of other ways I need to grind, but that just isn't one of them anymore.
Everyone's in such a festive mood. I feel a bit out of my element here. I can't help but worry something might happen while we're all distracted. After all, our enemies are always plotting. Still, this air of levity is much more agreeable than the grim atmosphere of late.
Yeah, Miss Flame Emperor. Or your uncle. The dude who dragged you away, one of the two of you are the Flame Emperor. I'm still saying it's you because Hubert couldn't find you anywhere, and he's always with you.
Legend has it that long ago, a female student from the academy met with a mysterious man at the Goddess Tower. They fell in love at first sight and were bound together forever after, but that's not the really interesting part. The incredible part is that the man was apparently the Adrestian Emperor himself.
Ooh.
What I wouldn't give to fall in love at first sight with a splendid and powerful gentleman. I want my own fairy tale romance, and I want it now.
Okay, Veruca Salt. Sure. But Daddy, I want it now. That was terrible, I'm so sorry. I thought I saw something. Sheet music with unusual lyrics written by my hand. It probably belongs to someone who likes to sing. Again, that's probably Dorothea, but at the same time, why would it be inside of the Blue Lion? And I'm also extremely sorry for the fact that I keep calling this the yellow deer. It's the golden deer. Close enough. A ray of bluestone that could be ground into a pigment. It probably belongs to someone who likes to paint. Okay. Oh, Hilda. You know, let's just get this out of the way right now. First, let's talk to you, though.
It's almost time for the ball. Oh my, am I excited! This being at school, we don't have many chances to get dressy.
Okay. Save.
It's almost this being.
Oh, look at that. I can't even talk to her. I've never noticed that before now.
It's almost time. This being.
Whereas if I talk to, say, Ignatz.
Some scary things have been happening lately. I hope that this month, of all months, is peaceful. The ball is coming up and everything. Although I'm not much of a dancer, actually.
This pops up. But for her, it doesn't. So I'm assuming that it doesn't pop up, not because I'm a female character. It only pops up, it doesn't pop up, because Edelgard is a woman, not a man. If the Black Eagles was led by a man, not a woman, she would join. Only because she's a gold digger and she wants to marry into royalty or into someone that's the leader of their faction. That's pretty much how she is, I'm assuming, so yeah. Hilda, this, why? Also, why are you in here? You're part of the Black Eagles now.
Ah, the long-awaited ball. Finally an opportunity to showcase my exquisite skills on the dance floor. These skills were ingrained in me when I was a boy. My hands and feet move on pure instinct.
Sure they do.
It's true that Tomas was employed here under the recommendation of House Ordelia. But that's all I know of the topic. I never even seen him prior to enrolling here. Even when he was supposedly in Ordelia territory, I never once saw him there. I'm still feeling bothered by all of this, but there's not much else I can say about it right now.
Don't worry your pretty little head about it. You're perfect and fine the way you are. You don't need to worry about a little thing because Sensei will take care of everything for you. I don't know where I was trying to go with that. Anything blue here? Even though I don't need any more lost items. Oh, good God. Please let these actually just be legitimate items. King Crystal. Sweet Apple Blend. Thank you for not being any more lost. Dorothea.
I wonder if Remire Village will ever be the same again. How do you recover from such a terrible event? So many dead, so much destroyed. I can't see how the whole village doesn't just end up abandoned.
Oh, they'll probably get back up on their feet again, especially if we donate to them some cash. A spoon big enough to ladle out a person's entire portion with one scoop. That probably belongs to a big eater. Gee, I wonder who that could be. Oh look, he's not even here right now. Where are you? Mr. likes to eat a lot. Hello, girl.
Our life in Ramire Village is gone. Father and mother, gone. Why couldn't you have arrived just a little sooner?
Gee, make me feel bad, why don't you? And you're not even frowning in that image. You're smiling when you're saying that. You might be a little twisted devil yourself. Don't just twist a knife. Not my fault, okay? Oh boy. Flane, you still need to learn reason, so let's go with both of you.
Oh, I love this meal. How did you know?
This is nearly as delicious as Mother's cooking. I would happily eat this every day.
I don't know why I thought this was a good idea. It's making me hungry. 900. Well, I highly doubt that fishing would do anything. Poultry. Or the, gardening. Mercedes.
Oh, now where did that Ingrid run off to? The ball is soon, and she hadn't even put on any makeup. I was trying to help her out.
Oh, she'll be fine. Dorothea will also help you in that category, though. She wants to make her very pretty. Manuela's right there. Yes. Harvest. Barely got anything for that. Gee, thanks. Okay. Purple flower seed. Green, pale blue. Yes. Cultivate. Scatter bone meal. Now that we've done that,
Great.
Manuela.
Just great. It's that time when all the students get all lovey-dovey. You're new, but you know about the ball, yeah? I can't bear it. Young love is wasted on the young. They can't appreciate it to its fullest. Ugh. I wish I could fall in love too.
If I was trying to go down your route, then you would totally have someone to dance with at the ball. C, D, B. No real point. I'll probably have to be forced to do it eventually, but right now I don't need to. No blue, which is really strange because there's usually at least one. Is Eloise still fishing? No, it's Linhart.
You know, Professor, I used to think I would be comfortable with all manner of experiments, so long as they provided usable results. But when I heard of Solon's work, well, I realized I'd not considered the moral and philosophical limits of what all manner of experiments might mean. Oh, sorry. I'm not great with blood. Even when I'm just thinking about it, I feel a bit ill now.
Even though you've killed plenty of people yourself? You've got plenty of blood on your hands already, man. You best get used to it.
Ah, the ball. It reminds me of how I met my wife. I was at a village's
married?
harvest festival. There was a full moon, bathing everything in its cool glow. She appeared out of nowhere, dancing gracefully in the moonlight. A lovely fairy.
Your right hand. That's a wonderful story. That story sounds fake.
Well, the full moon thing was an embellishment, I admit. But you can forgive a man for waxing poetic, can't you? We soon fell in love and tied the knot. Now we have a daughter who's as bright and beautiful as a sunny morning.
Tell me her name so I can marry her.
So, whenever I see people dancing, I think of my wife, and my heart does a little waltz.
That's one I'll do. Now. I don't know why I just went there. I can't see Aloise's. Oh wait, no, hold on, I can. Support. Alois! Oh, would you look at that? He's supposedly married, yet he can marry me. What do you know? He would either two-time his wife, or he's just plain out lying completely. An amulet imbued with holy magic that wards off evil. It probably belongs to someone who is afraid of ghosts. Where is she?
Right.
In here. Totally went in the wrong direction, but why didn't I just go left?
The ball. A grim reminder of my sad reality. The other nobles will be fine, I'm sure. We've all been to events like this before. But me? I'm a noble and I've never even been close to one of these things.
You know, I've always been wondering. She's a noble, yet she lives in the commoner area. Are there just not enough rooms up top for the nobility, or does she just like it down here with the commoners? It's always been bugging me whenever I was editing a video and I just always ran past here. Every single time I would just think she's a noble and yet she's with commoners. Now, as I was going to do, although this Lysithia's probably already got her bond up, right? Which is then gonna suck. I know, she's in a golden deer. Right here. This is yours,
It's true,
right?
but that's all. Even when I'm still.
Last item. Where's the one about scared of ghosts? Afraid of ghosts.
What? Did someone lose that? It's not.
What? It's actually not hers? Well, that's a first. She was totally scared of ghosts, and then we had to walk with her to go get her item, and then she just booked it back home. The hell, man?
I'm glad the Remire village situation got sorted out, but it's not over yet, is it? And I can't believe old Tomas turned out to be an enemy. Who can you trust anymore?
Me? You can trust me. Who the hell is a scared of ghost if it's not Lysithia? Bernie?
This is a rare opportunity to enjoy yourself. Please, leave everything else to us. The Remire village incident, the search for Tomas, we have it handled.
Sure you
You
do.
just focus on enjoying the ball with your students. It's for the good of everyone, don't you think? If the professors walk around in a state of distress, the students will be uneasy too.
Oh, don't worry, I will, even though my students have to guard. Here you are.
The area with the old chapel was supposed to be off limits. It was at risk of collapse, so they didn't even post guards. It's not too strange. Does that surprise you? Meh. Garreg Mach has lots of places that are blocked off for one reason or another. That's true of the underground Holy Mausoleum as well as the Northern Woods. People call it the Sealed Forest, but as far as I can tell, it's nothing special. Just a forest.
Oh, so I literally
The
can't
area
recruit
with the old
Catherine?
chapel, it was at risk of... That's true. People call it the...
That sucks. I really need to get brawling up with you. Let's go down here and talk to... There's nothing to report.
Pardon me.
Professor?
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report.
How'd I know?
Other than the legend of the Goddess Tower, of course. Have you heard the students talking about it?
Yes, whoever goes down to the Goddess Tower on the night of the ball, at night... I don't know why I just said that. Then they share a kiss with one another, and then they'll be together forever.
On the last night of the ethereal moon, on the same night as the ball, If a man and a woman go to the Goddess Tower and make a wish, it's sure to come true. I have a wish, but I can't find anybody to make it with me.
So sad. There's someone I feel that way about. What? 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 Dorothea, Caspar, Linhart, Ferdinand, Hubert, Edelgard. Edelgard comes to mind. Oh, hell yeah. We're gonna be making out with Edelgard tonight. Well, at the end of the month.
I've been thinking of inviting a girl from a different house to the Goddess Tower on the night of the ball. But here's the twist. She's from a family with a much more significant and storied past than mine. I wonder if she'd ever stoop to going out with the humble son of a knight.
You never know.
Hey.
Give it a shot.
Great work in Remire Village, Professor. Who would have ever guessed it was Tomas? But no. Now isn't the time to get lost in gloomy thoughts.
Yeah, I'm not gonna recruit you. If anything, I might recruit the guys at the very end of this first act.
Mercedes locked me in her room for hours earlier. She was slathering pounds of makeup onto my face, saying something or other about the ball. It really wore me out.
I don't doubt that. She did look happy and was worried about you. She wants to make sure you're looking beautiful to get a date.
I can't believe this. I'm so angry right now. First it's the Death Knight, and now Tomas, but neither of them are in custody. I can't stand the thought of such evil lurking in the world. We have to do something about this. I have to do something about this.
You need to calm down and drink some tea and think this over before you go doing something rash. A sketch of a centipede with countless little holes in it. Probably belongs to someone who hates insects. So is that mine? I mean, I'm not really fond of insects myself, but... yeah,
It
no,
cannot
probably
be
is
true
mine.
that our siblings in arms could turn against us so. However, I will continue investigating members of the church. To think that even someone as senior as Tomas would fall under suspicion. I know not how far to take my search.
Your knights? Even the students?
Yes. A great many strange and terrible things have come to pass this year.
Like the one who ended up joining the Black Eagles, Monica.
I must not dismiss the possibility that someone among the students is behind it all.
Monica?
I have a request.
Or Edelgard. Find a book on wood carving techniques and give it to Gilbert. A student who came to Furland from the west might have what you're looking for, except... Oh,
It cannot be...
What do you have to train me in? Heavy armor, let's go. Of course, I only got good. Okay, who's right over here?
The ball is
You.
coming up soon. I am so excited. I can't wait to fill up on food while everyone's dancing. I even heard there'll be some prime cuts of meat.
You are one sad, sad little fool. Okay, let's go over. I really want to slap you right now for blocking my path. Now, Shamia, I guess, is the only knight I can recruit.
Someone entered the old chapel. I think the townsfolk used it for feasts and such in the past. With that whole Tomas business, you can't blame the church for being on edge.
No kidding. What are you? A doll that was hidden in the leather bag for magic tools. It probably belongs to someone who secretly loves dolls. Annette? What do you know? Say her name and she appears.
So, Tomas the librarian was a bad guy? But he always seemed so nice. Oh, come on, Self, you're better than this. You promised you'd be on top of things this month.
Alright. Please, by all that's holy, I got to 26 on my own. Join me.
So, oh. Huh? You think I would be? I'm not sure. There's still a lot of...
Annette really values the following stats: magic and faith. What do you want from me, girl? You really disappoint me, Annette. You really do.
So, oh.
Mission assistance, yes. Let's go get our bond up, even though you technically should have already had your bond up with me, dang it. Guess I didn't kill enough fools.
Another month full of chaos. I've barely had time to catch my breath. What is the objective of Tomas and his ilk? And what makes Flame so special? Does that not bother you?
It's her blood. And the fact that she is a descendant of Seth Lane? Whatever that statue person is? Oh, Monica. No, wait, never mind. You don't look crazy enough to
There's
be
a
Monica.
certain gentleman I'd like to invite to a rendezvous at the Goddess Tower. However, I can't imagine he'd be interested in a sheltered ingenue like myself. It's hard to pluck up the courage when that's where my thoughts always take me.
You can do it. Just reach your hand out. You never know until you try. I don't know why I'm the one that has to give you that type of advice. I'm the worst when it comes to that. Dimitri, Didoo.
It seems the dastards who set Remire Village aflame have yet to be apprehended. Monsters. Trampling mercilessly over innocent lives. They deserve a gruesome end.
Oh, damn. His voice got
Even
deep.
though there is to be a ball, we still have a mission. It would be nice if this month passed by in peace.
It won't. It seriously won't. Carving hammer used to strike a chisel will probably belong to someone who is interested in wood carving. Alright, Petra.
Dancing a Fodlan is not the same as dancing from Bridget. The reason is, maybe that the music has many differences. In Bridget, dancing is different for each person. Our dancing has vigor and ferocity. There is no speech of technique for our dancing.
Alright, Ferdinand.
Dancing a Fodlan in Bridget.
I did not mean to talk to you again.
Ah, the ball. It reminds me of my first such event, back in the Imperial capital. It was held by my father, the Prime Minister. I really showed off my dancing skills. Everyone was quite impressed with me.
Yeah. Go ask out Dorothea and see what happens. She'll either she'll probably just completely outright deny you. Or who knows, she might actually be up for it. Then you got yourself a date. Just don't make it awkward. You little busy bee, you.
Right.
Are you open? No, you're not. Come on, load, please. Let me in. Odd how it doesn't almost not want to load until I actually stop.
What happened in Remire was indescribable. The whole village burned to the ground. So many were left without even a home to return to. Thankfully, Her Grace the Archbishop has invited those who lost everything to stay at Garreg Mach. I pray that they will be able to return to their once peaceful lives as soon as possible. Until that day, we of the Church must join together and do all that we can to help them rebuild.
Oh, don't worry. If I get the chance, I'll help them. Probably won't get the chance, but it's the thought that counts, I guess.
Hey, you.
Marianne?
A ball? I don't think I'll partake.
Okay. Flame?
Hello, Professor. The ball will soon be upon us. Ah, I can feel my heart fluttering already.
You have a date?
I have never danced in front of people before. Not even once in all my life. I'm very much looking forward to it.
You sound happy about it, but again, do you have a date? Because it's obviously not me, because you're not into women, so...
Last month was... well, you know even better than I do. I hope this one will be more cheerful. This ball, though, I don't know. It's all new to me.
Nope, not recruiting Ash.
Pardon me.
Okay, how much renown do we actually currently have? Probably not enough for anything.
Need something?
3,100, so I can get another Divine Pulse. Flying +2, sword skills +2. But that's only for teaching. Reason +2 though. That could help her get a reason up faster. Heavy armor +2.
This
Divine
one?
Pulse, yes.
You're all set.
It's becoming, sadly, it's making me quite aware of how much I actually need a Divine Pulse. Flying.
This one?
Heavy armor.
You're all set. This
Divine
one?
Pulse.
You're all set.
I need every last Divine Pulse
See you
I
again
can
soon.
get. A well-used fishing rod with no hook. It probably belongs to a fisher who doesn't care about how much they catch. Eloise. I mean, he yells, so I guess he just does it for the fun of it? Because obviously there's no way to catch a fish. Alright, let's go up here. Lady Rhea, what's up?
Before the ball, it is customary that we host a competition of dance known as the White Heron Cup. The students are quite fond of this tradition. Each house must select a representative to compete. Their dance shall be judged by its beauty, grace, and technique. The student who is deemed the winner will be given the opportunity to train as a dancer, should they so please. It is a very precious thing, the gift of dance. I hope that you and your students will choose to participate.
So, can I train more than one person to be a dancer, and can I be a dancer myself? That would be kind of cool.
May I ask a favor of you?
Whitehead on Cup dance contests take place at the beginning of week 3. Select a student to represent your house by the end of the week 2. Your selected student may learn a unique way to inspire their allies in combat. Except, starting the week 3 of this month, the Whitehead on Cup dance contest will be held. To participate, you must select a representative. Okay. Faith. Reason. Might as well do that. Now I have one more left. A children's fable that ends partway through. It probably belongs to someone who likes writing stories.
I have looked into Tomas, but I just cannot make sense of this at all. From his behavior up until now, I never would have suspected that a man like him could turn on us. I have also discovered that his appearance has changed. It is almost as if he is not even human. What in the world is going on?
I don't know, man. Times are changing. Oh, I'm getting so close to S+ in authority. It's so awesome. Ooh, strength. Haha. Sure. And now I have nothing else to do. Except talk to every last person I can. An old cleaning cloth with a crest-like design. It probably belongs to someone who worked for a noble house. No clue who has done that either.
Garrig Mach Monastery is said to have been completed during the ethereal moon. Why, 995 years ago, as a matter of fact. That's rather a long time ago, don't you think?
Yep.
Every year, a ball is held to celebrate the founding. And every 100 years, a very special celebration takes place. It's a grand festival involving all of Garrig Mach. It is thrilling to read of past festivals, and I'm rather excited to experience one for myself. Once in a lifetime, eh? The next one in 5 years will mark a millennium. Should be quite an event. Do you imagine you'll still be here teaching then?
I'll be here overthrowing the church in 5 years. A crew. No thanks. It's a nice thought that you want to be recruited, but no.
Really?
Yes, really. Cyril?
Nah, Tomas wouldn't betray the church. I don't believe it. I won't believe it. There's some people in the church who hate people like me who are from Elmira, but Tomas was always real kind. But if he really was Lady Rhea's enemy, well, I'd defend her against anybody, no matter how kind they'd been in the past.
As you should. But that also will get you killed. You need to actually learn how to fight first, kiddo. No one's there. Wait, what? Marion and Flame. What? I already talked to them, though, right? The heck happened?
A ball? There's a dance contest as well? I see. I'll cheer for our class, of course. So, who will represent our house in the contest?
I choose Marianne as our house representative in the White Heron Cup dance contest. Let's see. Out of everyone currently that we have, she would be the most likely because, well, pretty much we already have our bases done. No one else could really do it. Yes.
I see. Well, I'm sorry. Oh, what did you say?
Speak to my well for more information about the competition. You speak to your White Heron Cup representative, you can give them one dance lesson. Do so and their charm will increase. Save. Right here. Did I just make the worst mistake ever? I have no clue. Support. Rhea? What? I can get to see with Rhea right now?
Welcome, Professor. This is the first time I have welcomed you here, is it not?
Oh my, I'm in her bedchambers.
There is no need to be nervous. Please, come closer. When you speak with me here in this room, you are not speaking with the Archbishop, but with Rhea. It's just me.
I'm still nervous, understood.
Such a sweet child. My apologies. I should not be treating you like a child. As Gerald's kin, somehow you don't seem at all a stranger to me. Speaking of Gerald, may I ask if he ever spoke of me to you?
He never mentioned you. He said you were fighting. He said you were incredible.
Is that so? Unfortunately, I am unable to believe that such words fell from Gerald's lips.
Yes, but they fell from mine, my sweet.
I want you to know that you are free to speak candidly. There is no need to spare me from the truth, however harsh it may be. Since you are here, shall I tell you about the Gerald that I knew?
Okay.
By the look of it, you haven't heard much about his time at the monastery, have you?
No, I have not.
When I first met Gerald, he was quite young. Why, he could not even grow a full beard at that point. On one fateful occasion, the band of mercenaries he belonged to fought alongside the Knights of Seiros. I was traveling with the Knights at the time, and Gerald jumped in front of an attack meant for me. He was gravely wounded, on the verge of death. I tended to his wounds in a desperate attempt to save his life. Thankfully, my efforts were not in vain. Gerald managed to escape a seemingly certain death. I made arrangements for him to receive further care at Garrick Mach. The moment he was deemed fully recovered, I invited him to join the Knights.
I didn't know. Thank you for telling me. He never told me.
Well, it is not a story I have often repeated. Even at the monastery, there are not many who know that. I tell you this because, to me, you are the child of the one who saved my life all those years ago. And also...
Yes?
Never mind. It is nothing. I simply wanted to say that I trust you.
Yeah, but I swear your voice changed for a second when you said "and also."
By coming to visit with me today, you have... well... suffice it to say that my day is brighter than it otherwise would have been. I thank you for that.
I'm so confused. Ray and Salva attained support level C. I mean, she's obviously still hiding something. We can get her to S, so that doesn't necessarily mean she's our mother. Does it? There's no way they would let us do that. No way. But it is interesting that I was actually finally able to get her to C. Although if you look at her, then look at Sophie, they wear the exact same stuff. Also, no, I guess save the game again after talking to Rhea. I need to give you one dance lesson.
Did you need something, Professor? I suppose I should practice, right?
Yes. Okay, I was literally gonna wonder, like, okay. But, yeah. I could literally watch her dance for hours. Can I change the camera view? No, I cannot. The result is special training body charm increased by 5.
No. That's no good. I can't seem to get a feel for it.
You can do it, I believe. This is one contest we're probably not gonna win, but... No, I believe in you. I say I always believe my students, right? There's probably one time that I shouldn't really necessarily believe my students. I just chose her at random, purely because she was there. And the first one I tapped on. And because she's also the first one that would make sense to do that with. Although now that I think about it, I might just need to have a whole entire one day of just doing tea. But, too bad I already messed that up. Guess I can do it next time. A book of traditional time-honored woodworking techniques in the Bridget Archipelago. I'm stealing something from Petra's room? I'm a thief. Yes, I am. Can't believe I have to steal something from Petra. Alright, Gilda, here you go.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for the items. Be nice if I had one more professor point. But sadly I don't. I don't really need to buy any weapons because I can just buy them when I'm fighting. I do, however, need to get my battalions back up.
Oh.
Alright, what's up?
I hear you've chosen your representative for the White Heron Cup. In that case, a word of advice. On an average year, the winning contestant has about this much charm.
13 charm. It seems winning contestant's charm is usually around
Charm
13.
is important, wouldn't you agree? Who wants a partner with no charm? Not me. Do your best, make sure to put in the practice, and good luck.
We're failing that one, aren't we? Her charm's 25! Holy crap! Well, hot damn. She's more charming than she thinks she is. Winning is only 13 charm. And she's 25. Yeah, we got this in the bag.
That's so.
Yes, it is. I don't know why people keep on trying to counteract what I'm saying when I'm just saying what I mean. But now it's time to get Shamir. Now, I know that I chose Catherine before, but you won't hold that against me, right?
What's this about? The ball. It's an event for Alois. He volunteered.
Recruit.
Working hard, aren't you? I'll admit, I'm impressed. I can assist with any tasks or help with your students.
Ask for assistance.
I'm available anytime I'm not on a mission with the Knights.
Shamir is going to work with you. Thank you very much, Shamir. And we have absolutely nothing else to do, so let's end the day. So yeah, I was worried for nothing. She has more than 13. Instruct. Edelgard. I shall instruct you with heavy armor authority. No real point in doing that. Bows.
I'm improving, thanks to you.
E+.
My efforts were...
But totally in vain because you still have a weakness. Flying. Okay. Let's go with riding, why not? Uh-huh, sure. Dorothea. You shall get authority up.
Everything went pretty well.
Perfecto.
I got it. You're quite...
Hey, D now. Rally charm.
I appreciate...
Good job. Next up is Ingrid. I mean, if you want to become that Pegasus rider, technically speaking, you would have to get your swords up to C. You also apparently need riding, right? No, wait, no. No. That... Riding is Paladin, I believe, for Leonie. So yeah, authority. You still need this? Oh, come on. Are you serious, girl? What the hell? That was a waste. Flame. Let's get this up with you. 3 stars. Budding talent. Seal magic.
I still
Oh,
have
thank
talent,
you.
I see.
Yes, you do. Oh, come on. Stop with the goods.
I would like to do this again sometime.
Oh, don't worry. We will. C. Cutting Gale. Oh yeah, I guess that's it. There's nothing else I can do for you, but I guess just go up again. As I get my reason up now that I'm a mortal savant, I can still teach. Now you need swords to become a paladin, right? I think. I know your riding needed to be up higher. Don't remember, so I guess we're gonna go with authority. Oh, now
No
someone gets a perfect. E+.
I will
You are currently D+ in heavy armor. And that's all I can teach. Now, goals. Shamir, do you have anything that... No, you don't have any 3 stars. She's a sniper, huh? Just like our Bernie. Except Bernie's already way better than you. Damn, her charm's only 12? Huh. I chose the right person on accident, I guess. You're pure brawling. Already D with it, nice. Flame's perfectly fine. I sit here, you can keep going with swords. Ingrid is almost A. Leonie, you are... Just like Geralt. We can still put her on the exact same course. For now, let's just keep it the same because I have no clue. Alright, begin lecture.
Professor, may I ask you something?
There's so much to do and never enough time in which to do it. Sleep is a nuisance, but my body forces me to slow down. Even though my mind doesn't want to, do you have any tips for shaking tired feelings away? Try singing loudly when you get tired. Hot tea is always nice when you're feeling sleepy. Sleeping when you're tired is best for you.
Ah, gotcha.
I only got 25, so I guess I didn't get the best. No. I still got basically the same amount. Now, see, I'm now a BN professor. The supply of activity points for instructing and exploration has increased. The number of adjutants you can employ has increased. Thank you.
Professor.
Wham! Pow! As I always say, if all else fails, hit him with your fist. Training with hand-to-hand brawling, I'll make a great grappler. Wanted to be a war master. No. Anyone got their bond up with me? Bernadetta's birthday, huh? Host a tea party. Let's go, Bernie.
What is it? Did I do something wrong? Thanks so much.
Now, if I fail this after getting Marion all the way up in 4, I'm gonna be really depressed with myself. Dining partner, shareable snacks, food in dining hall. Shareable snacks. Things you find romantic, classes you might enjoy, the opera.
What?
Yep. Figured as much. Working together, a place you'd like to visit. Of course.
This was great.
Yeah, totally. I don't know what I chose wrong.
Let's finish this quickly.
Okay, I'm good to go.
I guess my mind is dying on me.
Good enough, Professor?
That's so sad. Marion, someone who I don't even know, I got 4, and yeah, Bernie, who has been with me this entire time, I got 2. And I only got 2 because you can't go to 3 unless you get all 3 of those other ones. Well, there goes my charm. Damn it, all to hell.
I'm getting it.
I'm certain I've improved.
Yes, you have. As well as almost D+. It's depressing, man. Whatever. I knew this day would come when I would fail Bernie. At least it was failing her in terms of getting my love up. And it wasn't her dying, even though she's come really, really close to dying plenty of times. Oh, good God. We have 2 more paralogs. Sword and Shield of Ceros. Eloise and Shamir, level 13. Available until February 22nd. And Flame and Seteth, level 17. Oh, geez. Available until February 22nd. So ultimately I can still do these. And I guess we can go into battle one more time and do these so that they're just completely gone and we can finally have this slate completely clean. But yeah, with that I'm going to end this episode here. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next... Wait, hold on. No, I'm getting ahead of myself. There's one final attempt that we can do. Leone, before we end the episode, become a paladin. Please. You have 141 on your bar, please. Why? Why, Leone? Well, yep. Well, with that, I guess I'm going to end this episode here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next one, where maybe Leone will pass after we're done grinding again. In what are they? Oh, the 17s. So yeah, till then, see you guys later.